Hey folks, and welcome back to another P3D full flight video. In today's video we are once again at Glasgow Airport. I know we've been here quite a few times in recent videos, however this will be the last time we're here for a little while. I have come to this airport for a specific reason, and as you would have seen before the intro, that is the reason why. I was here the other night and was not expecting this to be here, this BA777, which was Golf Yankee Mike Romeo. I was not expecting it. I seen the 777. I thought, oh, it must be an Emirates, because Emirates come to Glasgow with their 777s, and I got closer and found it was British Airways. I believe this was doing a PPE flight because it flew from Heathrow to Bangkok, Bangkok to Glasgow, and then Glasgow back down to London. So it's parked at stand 30 here, which is, oh, that's interesting. I can tell you it wasn't looking like that though in real life, but it was parked at stand 30, which is where the 777 parks at Glasgow normally. I was over there along this bit here, watching it for about an hour and a half, waiting for it to depart. It departed off of 23, but sadly we'll be departing off of 05 today due to the weather. So yeah, we've not got any catering because obviously this is just a PPE flight. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and request boarding just now. I'm just going to ignore that. But anyway, yeah, let's get rocking and rolling down to Heathrow. I know you'll be wondering, oh, when's the Sharklet video coming? But, well, the Sharklet video won't be coming for a little while. I really wanted to do it for this video, the next video, but yeah, just for some certain reasons I can't do it at the moment. But I promise that we'll be doing a Sharklet video very, very soon for the A320. Let me open these doors for the cargo guys. Right, let's get the battery on. We'll connect the external power. I should maybe have done that before I've done the introduction, but yeah, I didn't. I forgot to. Apologies, there's not been a video in a little while. I don't know whether today is Thursday. Sorry, I don't know whether I'm going to pop this video out tonight for Friday, which is tomorrow, or whether I'm going to put out my settings video. So I've made a settings video which I just need to edit at the moment, and hopefully that will be out at some point in the next coming days. But yeah, sorry for the lack of uploads. I've been very busy this week with exams and work. I got a new job recently which I've been loving and working at. So yeah, right, let's go ahead. We'll get the ADRU on. We'll alarm the emergency exit lights, service interphone on. We can't do fire test yet. We'll pop the nav and logo on since it is going to get dark. The left and right packs can come on. Pop the left and right VORs on as well on the captain and first officer side. What else can we do? Park and brake we need to set as well. We'll set 2000 on the transponder for the moment being. And we'll go ahead and start doing our fueling. So let's have a look at our flight plan for today's flight. So let me drag it across. So here we are. So the flight number was the Speedbird 3582. Normally in the UK, if it's a domestic flight, BA is shuttle, but this is kind of technically an international flight. So it was Speedbird 3582. Sorry, the Speedbird 3582 from Glasgow to London Heathrow. It departed at roughly 7:30, so that's yeah, it was a wee bit late I think, but I mean, what do you expect? It's not got any passengers, it's PPE. We're 777-200 ER today, and Golf Yankee Mike Romeo, as I said. We'll be cruising at flight level 370 today with an estimated time en route of 1 hour and 2 minutes. Our total block fuel is going to be 15,261 kilograms, and our estimated zero fuel weight today is going to be 171.8 tons. So yeah, we'll be doing a 05 departure on the Normal 1 Juliet. We'll be doing the Normal 1 Juliet off of 05 today, and then we'll be doing the Nagra 1 Hotel onto the ILS for 09 left at London Heathrow later. Right, so let me have a look. I don't know why the audio is so quiet. Yeah, I might just quickly do something. There we go, that's much better. I've just increased the audio very quickly there, just to, I turned it down by accident the other day. Alright, so fueling wise, like I said, we've got 15621 today. 15261, my bad. 15261 is a total for today. So very light fuel load, but yeah, I'm not surprised. Zero fuel weight is 171.8, which will pop into there. Cool. So we'll go ahead, enter our FMC, we'll go pause in it. We're at Glasgow, so eGPF at gate 30, which probably won't accept it. It has accepted it, perfect. We'll pop our GPS position in, we'll go route. So we're doing EGPF to EGLL Heathrow. And now I know we've done Heathrow Glasgow, but like I said, I wanted to do this flight because this is a wee special flight. Nothing like too special, but like I said, seen it the other day and I thought, you know what, I want to do this for a video. If I go FMC now, that should be in there, which it is. We're departing off of the 05 today as the BA3582. Perfect, we'll go departure and arrival. Departing from 05 on the Norbo 1 Juliet departure. I always think it's the 1 hotel, but the 1 hotel is the departure off of, that's the departure set for 23. Deny LS for 09 left onto for via the Nagara 1 hotel arrival. And if it's 9 left, then we'll be doing a Bovingdon or I'm not sure. Oh, what the hell? Navigrap's been doing this so much recently. Every time I start it up, it does this. I don't know why it does it, but it's the most infuriating thing. Like, why do you need to do this so much? Let me get my flight up. Yeah, we'll be transitioning to. I thought we would be. We'll be doing the Bovingdon transition, which is fine. So we'll activate that, execute it. We'll go route. We'll go performance in it. We'll look for the flight plan in a minute. So zero fuel weight again is let's have a look. 171.8. 171.8. Reserves on today's flight. Let me have a look. So, our alternate is Manchester, obviously. So it'll be 3784 on the alternate today. Our FinRes, which is 2629, which is going to be 6.4 on the reserve today. Cruise altitude again is going to be flight level 370. And cost index, I need to save this chart in Microsoft Edge because I don't use Google Chrome for flights at the moment just because it uses up so much CPU. It uses the CPU quite a lot and I don't really like that. So we did 100. We can do equal, but no, we're going to do 100 because screw it. Why not? 100 step size. That'll be fine. It shouldn't get us to step. Right, now we come to the performance. So let's copy the FMC data. Thrust rating, we'll go takeoff because that's what BA do. They don't do any TO1s or TO2s. Flap config is going to be optimum. Packs are going to be auto. Anti-ice will be engine wing anti-ice on auto. It is currently dry at Glasgow, and looking at my window, it's also dry at the moment. Winds. Let's have a look. So EGPF. Winds are 080 at 11 currently. Temperature outside is 12 degrees Celsius and QNH is 1011. Side keyboard, that's perfect. It's 1011, so I'm just going to quickly set that on the altimeters just now. Perfect. So we're doing a flat 5 departure with a cell temp of 64 today. So that should come at 1.321, so perfect. Well, not perfect, but just a wee bit off, which is fine, that's expected. Cell temp 64 today. Winds are 080 at 11 again. And slope at Glasgow, I don't believe there's any slope, I can't remember. Airport info. 18 and 26 feet, so 26 take away 18 will equal 8 divided by the length of the runway, which is 8,743, equals times 100, 0.09, so 0.1 if you round it up. So we'll be doing a down 0.1 on the slope. Then 0.1 on the slope. It's 12 degrees outside at the moment. Flaps will be 5 for departure, and upper centre of gravity in. So V1 should be 127, VR 132, and V2 150, which it is. Perfectamundo. I'm going to go ahead and start the APU since that does take a while to start. We'll pop the seatbelt signs on and we'll pop our fuel pumps on. We'll go ahead and set our MCP now. So V2 is 150. Is it? Yeah, it's 150. Runway heading and track. Runway 05 is on a heading of 049. And our initial climb, so we'll be taking off into kind of mountains. So I believe it's 6,000 will be initial. Do not climb above 6,000 until instructed by ATC. And there's an EasyJet taking off to our right. I have no idea where he's going. He's going to Stansted. Perfect. Right, so 6,000 set, flight directors will pop on, doors will close just now. So boarding is completed, so close all our doors. I'm going to do a quick TCAS test. Should actually maybe turn our mics on even though we don't need them, but still good practice to do so. LNAV and VNAV will arm. The APU is now running, so we're going to remove the jetway, we'll undock, confirm, we'll arm all our doors, and then we'll do our checklist stuff. I'm going to quickly go through the flight plan. I'm going to pop terrain, terrain on this because there is terrain behind us. There. I mean, it's not very high, but it's still terrain, so I would rather, I mean, I know Glasgow and I know I'm not going to hit it, but I'd rather just have it on anyway. Oh, oxygen, I need to test that, I've not done that yet. So oxygen's 100% on the captain side. That's 100% on the first officer side. Flight instruments heading, headings 255, heading 255, altimeters 1011, 1011, and 1011, which is set. Parking brakes set as well. Fuel control switches are cut off. Parking brakes there. Fuel control switches there. Perfect. Flight the door is always closed and locked. Passenger signs are on. MCP V2 is 150. Heading track 049. Altitude 6,000 feet. Takeoff speeds. V1 is going to be 127. VR is going to be 132, and V2 is going to be 150. CDU pre-flight is completed as we can have a look at the upper EICAS here, which says it is. Trim will be 6 units, so we'll need to set that, and it's 0 on the aileron currently and 0 on the rudder. I'm going to go ahead and request GS6 just now, just so we're ready for it in a minute. Taxi takeoff briefing, we're going to push back with our nose to the right to turn left and taxi slowly down to run the end of runway 05. Completed. Beacon light will now pop on. We'll disconnect the primary external power. Local ground connections, we'll release the ground power, parking brake set so we can remove the chocks now.
Hello, Captain.
And we'll turn our hydraulics on. I'm going to do a quick engine and fire test, which is good. So wait for the yellow fault light to go out, there we go. We can now pop the rest of our hydraulics on. Perfect. And that's the before start checklist done. So let's get the engine page up. We'll pop our TCAS to alt reporting off. I've forgotten all my keybinds for window views and everything. We want nose right.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes
Commencing
released.
push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, we'll pop engine number 2, switch to start. And we have movement, so we can pop the fuel control switch for the right engine to run. There we go, there's the beautiful Rolls-Royce engine starting up just now. I've got a feeling this is going to be a wee bit loud, so I've turned the audio down on OBS, just because, like I said, it's going to get quite loud, I think. This is where BA normally park. And this is their wee bit here. Right, we've got a good start on engine number 2. We'll start engine number 1 now, so pop the engine number 1 switch to start. We've got movement, so we can pop the left, our number 1 engine fuel control switch to run. I'm going to pop that to 10, I'm going to pop that to 10 as well, and I'll pop terrain on that one as well. Some stutters.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
We have good engine start, kind sir. Mr. Kind GSX man. Oh, why is our beacon light not going? I might get some lighting on here just because I think it might get a wee bit dark.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Cool, so we've got a good start on engine number 1 now, so we can go ahead and turn the APU off. Our park lights will go out in a minute. Auto brake will set to RTO. Cool, we can do manual trim cancel as well, and I'm going to set our trim now, which is 6. I've got a feeling that the usual again. Do you know what I need to invest in? I need to invest in one of those USB things that have got like you can put like multiple USBs into, if that makes sense. So I've just not got enough in the back of my computer to plug all my stuff into. We've got full back and forward movement, full left and right movement. Got full right rudder movement and full left rudder movement. Right, we'll go checklist now. So anti-ice is on auto. Recall, we'll set this to TA only just now. Recall is checked. Auto brake set to RTO. Flight controls have been checked, and the ground equipment is also clear. For takeoff checklist, flap 5 is currently getting set, which it has now been set. Cool, right, I think we're good to go, so let's get the checklist off. Well, let's get taxiing the runway 05. So I was sat along there watching this taxi. It turned right here obviously and then went along to 2-3, but we're doing a 05 departure, so we're turning left here, go to 05. I was a bit worried that they were going to depart from 05 because the winds were variable 2 knots, so I was like, right, well they could depart either way, and I was hoping they were going to depart off of 2-3 because it was this 2-3 is unique because where I was parked, it was easy, like literally 2-minute drive for me, drive down the side of the runway here and then pull in at the bottom, which I'm not meant to do. Glasgow Airport, don't sue me. But I was worried that they were going to take off from this runway, which would have been a shorter taxi, and then that meant it was a longer drive for me to get around to the end of 2-3 to see them overhead. But yes, they flew overhead, which was nice. I've not heard a 777 or seen one in real life in 2 years due to COVID-19, so thank you COVID for mugging me off like that. I really appreciate it, just like you've mugged everyone off. Alright, we'll do the before takeoff checklist. So before takeoff checklist is flaps 5. Flap 5 is set and selected, so before takeoff checklist is completed. I should probably have my taxi lights on. We'll let the cabin know to sit down. Even though they will be sitting down, but it's okay, we're just going to let them know anyway. Feels weird flying a 777 at Glasgow. Well, apart from Emirates, they have an excuse, but a BA 777 feels weird to fly at Glasgow. So there's a wee gate at the bottom here. There's normally like a perimeter fence, which UK 2000 haven't modelled, but I mean it's not necessary. But there's a, well, they have modelled it, but they've not really modelled the road very well. But yeah, there's a wee bit down the bottom there, and that's where I was. Right, we are clear on the left. We are also clear on the right. Landing lights can come on. Runway turn-offs can stay on. Taxi off, strobe on. TCAS will set to TARA. And let's get taxiing around now onto the runway. Right, let's straighten up here. And let's get going. So, 50%. Start the clock. Stable. Toga. Thrust is set. .100 knots. V1, rotate. Nice slow rotation up since we are very light. We don't want a tail strike. Positive rate gear up. LNAV. Don't want to go above 20 degrees there. Push that nose down so we can start speeding up. So we'll be flying out over Clyde Bank here. Flaps 1 speed check. So that's the old Calpatrick's in front of us, I believe. I've actually been up there. Cocknell Hill, I believe it's... yeah, Cocknell Hill I've been up. And Greenside Reservoir. Flaps up, speed check. I was going to hold this on the flight directors until we make this left turn here, but yeah, I'll start that left turn in a second here. Hopefully. There you go, that's a left turn starting now. Right, let's pop the autopilot in. And we'll do after takeoff stuff right now. So, after takeoff checklist, landing are up, flaps are up, after takeoff checklist is completed. Let's reset this up to 370 just now and we'll cancel any waypoint restrictions, or altitude restrictions, sorry, on the waypoints. Landing lights can come off with our runway turn-offs. And we'll just set standard and everything just now. Well, there we go, folks. That's on our way now to London Heathrow. I'm going to leave you some cinematic shots as we climb up to 37,000 feet here. But until we get into the descent into Heathrow, I'll see you in the next hour, folks. See you then. Hey folks, and welcome to the descent into London Heathrow. As you can see, the sun is currently setting and it looks beautiful, especially on the Rolls-Royce engines there, and the PBR. Looks absolutely amazing. I'm actually going to grab a screenshot. I'm going to make that the thumbnail because I want to pop a wee photo in of the plane taking off. That was at the start of the video. I want to make that the thumbnail. I feel like it needs to be a bit more lower. Anyway, enough screenshots. I was gonna pop the speed brake out there, but we don't need it, I don't think. I'm actually gonna turn the... Okay, well, that's done nothing. I thought my display might turn up a bit there, but it's not. Nice. Okay. Well, that's a wee bit annoying. Yeah, it's done nothing. Oh well. Okay, right, we'll pop the seatbelt signs on with the no smoking just now. FMC message drag required. Yeah, we'll pop some drag out then just for the moment being. We need to go ahead and grab runway 09 and pop that in the fix here, and then we'll do /5 miles, /10 miles, and /15. We'll also change runways, so I done that quickly before we before I started recording again. They've changed runways to 09 right now instead of 09 left, which is not major, but I just thought I would say anyway. Let's do our landing stuff. Whoa. Got the speed brake back in. I was not expecting it to do it that quickly. Oh my goodness. Right, let's copy our FMC data. Reverse config, we'll go no credit. Flap config, we're going to go flap 30 landing. Air conditioning will be auto. Anti-ice will be engine wing anti-ice on auto. Brakes, let's go with auto brake 2 since we are very light. Non-normal, got none, which is fine. Condition, it's currently dry at Heathrow. Weather-wise, let's have a look. METAR is reading. So let's show keyboard. METAR is reading 060 at 7 knots, which isn't too bad. Visibility is perfect, scattered at 2,900 feet, 12 degrees Celsius, with 7 degrees being the dew point, and 1006 on the QNH. Landing weight, let's have a look. 180.8. 180.8. Yeah, that's correct. So let's calculate that now. So it should be 133 if we add 5, which we are. Perfect. Oh, well there's Heathrow there, loading back in. We'll turn our landing lights and runway turn-offs on just now. We'll select auto brake 2. I'm going to reset our MCP alt as well now down to 2,500 since I know that's the altitude to grab the glide slope at. Oh, I never meant that. Right, checklist wise, let's have a look. So, recall is checked, notes have been checked, auto brake is going to be on 2, landing data, VREF is going to be flap 30, 128 plus 5, so flap 30, 133 knots for landing. Minimums are going to be 50 feet, I know that, for a kick-off, because it's always 50 on the radio. Oh well, not always, but most of the time because of the weather it's always 50 on the radio. So minimums are 50 feet on the radio. VREF is going to be flap 30, 128 knots plus 5 knots, so it's going to be flap 30, 133 knots, and minimums are going to be 50 feet on the radio. Altimeter, approach briefing is completed. Altimeters will be setting in a minute here to 1006. Also going to bring this back to the flap up speed, and we're going to take flap 1. Start getting some drag out now. So there's the slats coming out as we go through some cloud here. Uh-oh. Oh, we freeze there. I thought the sim crashed for a moment. There's the beautiful Orbex scenery below us. I'm going to go direct to that point just now. I'm going to bring this back to the flat 1 speed at the moment, for the moment being. I'm going to arm the speed brakes since we're probably not going to need them anymore, I hope. I said that too quickly. We are going to need them. I forgot how much this plane speeds up when you want it to slow down. Heathrow is there. So no night lighting on at the moment because the sim hasn't registered as it being nighttime yet. It's currently dawn according to the sim. 1006 is set. Perfect, so altimeters are set to 1006, 1006 and 1006. And then it's the landing checklist which we've got next to do. Well, I'm going to keep on descending us down there. take flap 5. I'll take the flap 5 bug speed, which is going to be 168. As we throw off to our left. I was about to say right there, that would have been embarrassing. Oh, I forgot I have this tail cam as well. You know, I think if I had Orbex trees, it would look a wee bit nicer. This Actually, that's a lie, to be honest. I'm going to do this. I'm going to arm lock. So I've got a feeling we might be a wee bit high on the glide slope here. Oh, actually no, we're not going to be high at all on it. I thought wrong. What you like to see. So if I keep on actually descending this down just now, and if I actually select approach, we'll grab the glide slope there, and then we're just looking for the localizer. We've got 11 miles to run at 168 knots, which shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. And there you go, there's lock. So we might overshoot the localizer here slightly, but the aircraft will correct that. Yeah, we have overshot it slightly, but that's okay. Like I said, the aircraft will correct that for us. Right, we'll take flap 15 now. So 2,500 feet. Go around altitude for runway 09 right. Radio altimeter, perfect. That's alive now. Yeah, I thought it was 3,000 feet. At 7 miles, I'm going to pop the landing gear down, and then we'll let the cabin crew. So 7.4 miles, 7.3, 7.2. 7.1, 7 there you go, landing gear is coming down now. Looks beautiful. Right, we'll take this back now to our speed, which is going to be 133. Select flap 20, flap 25, and finally flap 30. Speed brakes aren't armed, that's weird. I thought I had armed them. I must have unarmed them, but without realising. Wait, is the airport night lighting on? Oh, it is as well. You just can't really see it. Right, landing checklist, speed brakes are armed, landing gear down, flaps 30, landing checklist is completed. Cabin crew have been notified as well. One last screenshot, of course. We've always got to get screenshots. And it's going to be my aircraft now. 1,000 feet stabilised, must approach altitude is set. Right, we'll take the auto thrust out. I'm going to match my throttle just now to the auto thrust, which is a wee bit too much. I'm going to disconnect the autopilot. My aircraft. There's the M25, I believe that is. Might be driving on that soon. I mean, considering I live in Scotland,
500.
yeah. Don't worry, it's all COVID friendly. I'm not breaking any laws. But might be driving down to London at some point at the end of this month, starting next month. Like, I mean, as in the very end of this month and it's the very start of next month, so the 1st basically of June and the 30th of May. To see a friend. So according to the Pappies, we're a bit low here, but on the glide slope on PFD, we're correct basically. But it's okay, we can gauge it.
50 above. Decide.
Continuing.
30. 20. 10.
Oh, the pitch there. Perfect. Speed brake up. Reversers are normal. There's 70, we'll close the reversers and take manual braking. And I will make a left here. Right, taxi light will pop on, strobes off, landing lights can come off, and we'll keep our runway turn-offs on for the moment being. I'm also going to start the APU right now. We'll turn the flight directors off, auto brake can also come off. We'll make a left here. Clear on our right there, and we're also clear on our left, I believe. Yep, we are. So I'm just going to keep on swinging around to the left here. Flight directors are off. Bring our flaps and everything up now. Also straighten out a bit here. Right, so there's our flaps fully up. TCAS will pop to TA only. And I believe it's gate 539 we're going for. Gate 539. Which is actually just right at the end here of Terminal B. Which is nice. That was a lovely landing. I'm really happy with that. You always got to get a good landing. I love landing planes, it's good fun. I'm gonna stop my timer just now. So 1 hour, which I think we were estimated 1 hour and 6 minutes, I think it was, so we've bet it by 6 minutes, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now, the aircraft did park at, I think it was 539, I can't actually remember. Yeah, it's the N one, which is 539. So what we'll do is we'll taxi all the way along Alpha here, and then we'll make a right at length 51, which is Horka. Make a right, and then we'll make a left onto Bravo, first right again at Vicas, and then we'll make that first right. So that's us just passing Charlie on our right here. Is the lighting on outside the aircraft? It's just not very strong. I think I should get, and I'm probably going to get the immersion package to get these lights a wee bit stronger. I mean, even the landing lights do nothing. So we're parking at this gate here. So like I said, it'll be the right here at Charlie. No, sorry, no. Oh, sorry, no. That's Terminal C. Sorry, I nearly turned into the wrong terminal there. That's Terminal B there. That's, what gate was I looking at? I was looking at gate 551 there. Not gate 539. Link 51, there's Oster. So this is Horka here. As you can see, Horka. We'll make a right here at link 51. And then we'll make that left onto Bravo, and then that's Vikas, which we'll turn into. Clear on the right, and clear on our left, obviously. Wow, that was interesting, that plane departing behind the behind Terminal 5A there. Make a left here. I don't want to get the chase plane menu up. Traffic. Where? Oh, he's landing on 09 left. Oh. Oh. He's not greased that, but we'll let him off of it. So we've got this is Vikas, and now we're making a right here into 539, which is where this plane ended up after the flight from the other night at gate 539. So runway turnoffs can come off, taxi light will come off, and we'll make a right now into 539. Let's pop alt reporting off on. I can actually turn terrain off on both of these, I don't need it anymore. So I'm going to stop on the 777 marker here, which is right at the end actually. Oh, my strobe light's not off. Oh no, it is off, what the hell? Stop. Okay, maybe I maybe went a wee bit too far there, but that's okay. Right, park and brake will sit. APU is running, so fuel control switches can go to cut off. We'll turn the transponder off, or sorry, to standby. Fuel pumps off, beacon light off, seatbelt signs will turn off, no smoke can go auto. Hydraulics cannot come off now. FS actions, ground connections, we'll get the dual jetway plugs, set chocks, we'll press ground power, release the parking brakes, operate the jetway. Let's get the dome light on. Come on, where are you? I'm going to leave this timer running a wee bit longer as well. Oh, and the cockpit, just because that was a wee bit late with starting it. Oh, he's just going to drive through. Let's request deboarding. Let's open all doors. So we want door L2 will open and all our cargo doors. And let's get both external powers connected. So primary external power, secondary external power, APU off, and let's do the checklist now. Shutdown checklist, hydraulic panel set, fuel pumps are off, flaps are up, parking brake, it's not set but we're just going to tick it anyway, fuel control switches are cut off, weather radar off, we can ADRU off, emergency exit lights off, and packs can also come off. Securing the aircraft checklist completed. We'll stop the clock, an hour and 12 minutes, and well, there we have it folks. Down on the ground at London Heathrow safely after that PPE flight. If you did enjoy today's video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and even consider subscribing. Apologies for the lack of upload recently, I promise we'll be back to usual. Just been busy with exams. My last exam is next Wednesday, I believe, or next Thursday. I need to double check, that's bad, I don't know. But yeah, once that's done, content will be hopefully coming out much more frequently. But apart from that, I will see you guys in the next video. But apart from that, stay safe folks and have a lovely day. See you later.